Welcome to Jokey's Hillview Dairy. Again, I'm Stacy Jokey, and we're doing the second edition of Starting Strong with Vita Plus. So we are going to talk about winter. All right, today is a decent day, but the calves we're going to have to start making some changes on our calves, on what we do personally with our own selves. We got to make sure these girls get off to a healthy start. And with the holidays coming around too, I know that there's times we want these girls to be good and healthy so we can make it to all those holiday plans as well. So to start off, what do I have in my supply for winter? And I just dug it out this morning, but some of the things that I have for the calves, for sure, the winter jackets. And I just invested in some of the double insulated ones, so I haven't tried those out. And you can see that most of the calves do have their jackets on at this point in time. When the babies come out from maternity, they also are given earmuffs. These are our face masks that we put on the calf. And this is another version, I call it the Mickey Mouse version, for keeping the calf's ears warm and prevent any freezing. I do think that these do work a little bit better because they keep the ears next to the calf's neck. So the calf uses its own body heat to keep her ears warm. And in extreme temperatures, you can always put hand warmers in these ones. Some of the things that we do use, also with the calves, always make sure you got heat lamps on hand, extension cords, three-way strips, extra heat lamp bulbs. And always making sure your hutches are repaired. It's always easier to do it in the fall weather or spring weather versus in the winter, so I have a kit that we put together that has all the necessary supplies for the hutches. So all we have to do is come to this little toolbox. All the wrenches, pliers, and everything we need of the correct sizes are in here, so you don't have to go searching for them. I also keep a lot of these on hand so that if it is extreme temperatures, I could always drill a hole on the hutches, on the roof of the hutch, and hang a heat lamp inside the hutch. So now it's time to switch to winter feeding. In the summertime, we've been 6 pints on little calves. 6 pints is also the same size as our large tall bottles. So the calves will get 6 pints from birth to about 30 days, 20 to 30 days in the summertime. And then we would switch them to 8 pints, and that would be our large feeding. But now with the winter weather, we also add a 10 pint feeding. So currently, what is happening is our babies will still get the 6 pints of milk. To day 20, they'll get switched to 8 pints, or until we're sure that they're done with their scours if they have them. But then they'll get moved to 8 pints. And then by day 30, they'll get 10 pints. So they'll get 2.5 gallons in 2 feedings. We only feed 2 times a day here. We'll talk about our pails a little bit. You'll see I have these numbers on here. That's just the number of calves this one pail can feed. So this is 1 calf, 2 calves, 3 calves, 4 calves on up. And it's just pre-measured for 8 pints per feeding. Another thing, we've been talking about what we need in the winter time. Thermometer, we always have them sitting out. We use them in the summer, but it's especially more important to use them in the winter time. That milk cools down tremendously fast, and it's always good to double check what's your end feeding temperature and even your beginning feeding temperature for those babies. Because we do bring out the milk a little bit warmer. We don't want to make sure it's not too hot for those little calves that get their bottles first, and then also those older calves that they're not getting too cold of milk. So this thermometer, we have about 6 of these on the farm. So also the lids, these fit nice on the 5-gallon pails. We use these a lot, even when you're bringing out electrolytes. I'll snap it on the pail and bring it out this way so we're not losing as much heat.